All right. Welcome back to another episode of the PE Forecast. Here on my left here, I've got the goats, Clement Tang. I've got my other goat here across from me, Georgie, and then I've got the oldest goat, Josh. And we're all here talking about sport, faith, and everything in between. Just a quick shout out. Went to the last night of the Pacifica markets tonight. Got the boys some Meleni Otai, and they've all finished it. So some good signs. So shout out to Cosmic Sweets. Get that, the sweet. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if I should try and pronounce that. Mama Nao.
Oh, Mama
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
All right.
Mama
8 out of
Nao's
10.
Delights.
8 out of 10.
I should have just said it more Aussie. Mama Nao.
It's a mamacita.
You're just missing the gold tooth, mate.
That's the one. All right. Well, we're just giving some shout outs and congrats to some people. Alex Johnston, 212 tries. If you didn't see that, running out on the field.
Yes.
Represent.
I was not there. Yeah.
He's got his
I
rabbits.
didn't want to get
jersey on.
fined. I mean, that was clear.
I thought you were walking around with elbow.
No, I didn't want to get fined. And so obviously everyone else thought the same.
It was obvious that they were going to find all of those people.
Everyone else. But the one guy that gets caught, I was like, there's one guy that gets pulled down and bashed. And you're like, oh,
The poor one guy.
yeah.
So big
What
congrats to him.
demographic?
How many teeth?
The specific guy that they found. And so it's big congrats to him.
Yes.
212 tries. That's pretty crazy. And it got me thinking, when I was a kid, 212 tries was impossible. I can remember just being a nerdy little kid reading all the sports magazines with all the stats and everything in there.
Yeah.
And it's like, Ken Irvine, that's impossible. The next guy down's 40 tries less than him. It's an impossible record. And then got thinking about a bunch of those unbreakable records and things that we've been seeing recently. Clem's guy, LeBron James.
Another one.
All-time games played?
Another one.
Games played. He's setting a whole heap of records at the moment.
Yeah.
He has the record for the most records.
It's going to be closing in
He's
very
pretty
soon.
closing in on
we
it.
might as well just
As you do
surely,
when
for
you're
the
about
most-
50, still playing in the league.
It had happened.
That's it.
It was the
42.
what do we say? The most impressive loose ball regather of all time
Hey, that's
for a
goat
41-year-old.
That was a great hustle play.
He
Great
was.
hustle play.
And so it just got me thinking about all the different unbreakable records and any records or any of those things that impress you the most. James Milner played 650 odd games in the Premier League. He's got 1 million of them. I think LeBron breaking Kareem's points record, that seemed impossible for forever. And a bunch of those. Any records that stand out to you guys as you're like, that one is the most impressive?
I mean, I got the least impressive breaking record, which is Bam. Out of I feel like that. I know.
Don't
Yeah,
get
I'm
me
going the other way,
started, bro.
but the least impressive
Don't get
breaking
me
of a
started.
record, if that's a thing. Okay, sure, you broke Kobe's record. But come on, man.
That was
What are
the
we
other
doing? What are
one.
we doing here? What's the NBA doing
Don't get me
here?
started.
Yeah.
It's just disrespect.
We should get started on that, I think, actually. It was
What are we doing?
the first quarter. We said today, it was like the first quarter was impressive. You're on this big hot streak. And so then you're like, okay, second quarter, go for it. Like, that's all good. And then when you're just jacking up random threes and missing all of them in the third quarter, surely you just back off and go like, it's all good.
Given on it. That's as simple as it is.
It was ugly.
I think it was disrespectful in the sense of the team they're playing.
Yeah.
They were
100%.
purposefully fouling the Wizards
Yeah.
just so Bam could get the ball back.
Yes.
And that's just like I've heard everyone go, oh, if you're in this position, you'll do the same, try and get Wilt. Nah, no way.
It's
I have too much respect for the opposition.
Yeah.
And then knowing that I'm Bam, not just like, I do like Bam, don't get me wrong. But when I think of Bam, I don't think of Kobe.
Yeah.
I don't think of LeBron,
not that
MJ.
good.
Well, it's just every time
Wilt.
someone says the record now or says Bam second, it's like,
Yeah.
but
come on, no one's going.
but
Bam.
yeah, but it's always like,
Come on now.
it's controversy. It's
He
like,
didn't get the 83.
He didn't actually.
No, he's a
The
role
team
player.
fouled
He's a role player.
And he got, wasn't
Yeah.
it like 36 free throws?
No, that's how many he made. He
He
took
made.
43.
It took
Yes.
I mean, good job
so-
making all your free throws, but that's some like training ground
Yeah.
practice.
But
ridiculous.
look, they say, "Oh, you got to make the free throw still."
You're in the NBA.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Yeah, that one was ugly. But I mean, actual unbreakable records. it showed how impossible 100 points is.
Does it
Yeah,
make
exactly.
That's
100%.
actually insane.
How?
The 100 points, and
If it happened.
it may or may not have happened. There's a little sheet of paper that says 100 points
It says it
somewhere.
on there.
From the 18th century.
Yeah.
We've got a photo of a piece of paper.
chiseled, I think, next to Moses.
Was there cameras back then?
No, I don't think there's any footage of it. There's just
Yeah, there's
the whole thing, no
100
footage.
There's just eyewitness
Yeah.
accounts. Oh, well,
Look.
eyewitness accounts can be reliable.
Look, unless it's the gospel.
Yeah, I'm happy with eyewitness.
He's changed his mind.
Wait, actually, you know what? I'm happy with eyewitness accounts. Yeah, I'm happy
was.
with the reliability of
I mean, that is a very unbreakable record, 100 points. Like, I don't think anyone's doing that, especially when we saw to break just the second guy took gross game of just jack up every shot you can imagine
Yeah.
and get fouled a million times by the other team. And
And you're up by what, like 20, 30 or something?
that was the part that got me.
Yeah,
Like,
the game's
in
dead.
America, they care so much more about not running up the score. Here in Australia, we're happy to win 50-5.
Yeah.
Or, 54 in an NRL game or whatever.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
like that. Over there, they're big on like, no, don't respect the opposition, all of
Yes,
that.
play the bench.
And that's not exactly what that game looked
Yeah.
like.
It's the opposite.
They just went hunting a record.
Played a G League team. Good for you, bro.
If you're the Wizards,
Congrats.
bro, that's like a stain on your
I know.
on your
It's the
team
Wizards.
name.
Who
It's
was
like,
at the
bro,
game? I can't remember the player because he's a role player as well.
Mm.
But they played the Celtics the next game, and he dropped 40 or 50 on them.
From the Wizards.
No, against the Wizards.
Oh, a
It-
role
it
play from the
doesn't matter, like,
Celtics.
Not even that good.
The Wizards are bad and are tanking. Like,
Yep.
they're in the middle of a pretty hard tank for getting to the bottom of the league.
Yeah. Big
My
time.
Mavs are not catching them on the tankathon.
The
No matter how
Tankathon
many
challenge.
guys we have.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey,
No
you
matter
don't
how
know.
many guys are injured, we're not catching them.
He's got the first pick last round.
Oh, we could still get the first pick.
Oh, I know. Oh.
I'll fully believe that there's a second
Exactly, yeah.
first pick locked up in
Part
that
of the
deal.
Illuminati deal. I mean, you got to finish up.
It absolutely
Part
could
of the
be.
Luca deal.
Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right.
The
Mystery
other-
box. It could be Luca inside the mystery box.
you could get another Luca.
Yeah, you could
Maybe.
trade Luca for the mystery box. The mystery box could have Luca in it.
I'm enjoying Cooper Flag, but he's not. It's not the same. It's not. The other unbreakable record, the 45 points in a game in an NRL game. That one is.
Who's got that?
That's Dave Brown in the 1930s. That's
okay.
that's
So
the one
footage
where
of that.
my-
Wait, is there footage of that?
no, that's the one where my conditions just came out, and I just
Wait a minute.
knew the
Eyewitness.
stats.
Eyewitness accounts.
Conditions?
Eyewitness.
I,
accounts. We'll
I
take
just have a strange amount of memory for very specific,
Conditions. Yeah.
very specific things
Yeah.
that don't help me at all in life.
Yeah.
So 45 points. That's
Is that kicking goals as well?
It was
Or-
tries
okay,
and goals, but
tries,
still.
goals.
What's second? in that?
38, and then last year Ryan Pappenhausen had 36. He scored 4 tries and 10 goals.
Damn.
So I mean, like
Wow. Okay. So it's
4
possible
tries,
in the
10
modern era.
4 tries, 10 goals gets you to 36. You need another 10
I think
points.
I remember that game that he played.
It was they flogged
Yeah.
the
They've
Tigers
seen.
last year.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
And Tigers. Sorry, Tigers.
Adam Dewey wasn't playing.
Yeah, so he didn't have hamstring tightness.
That's right. I think actually he did have hamstring tightness. All of the other good players.
Have a hamstring tightness.
All of the other good players in their team had hamstring tightness,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Ryan Pappenhausen this way to the try line.
Well, you see, how would an NRL team like help a player score? Like, is that the same thing like as a Wizards in an NBA game? Is that a thing where you're like,
I feel like
you're
a winger.
manufacturing
You
it?
could do it maybe
Only
if
a
they're
winger
A
if-
winger.
yeah. Alex Johnson could have broken the record 2 weeks earlier if
Yeah.
Latrell Mitchell just fed him a
Pass
couple
the
of
ball.
like, I'm wide open, but you're also wide open. Just have a try. So you can get a couple of those, but not
I reckon
much.
he was waiting for that Roosters game.
Oh,
It was just destined to be
It
against
was
the
like
Roosters.
perfect day.
Yeah.
And just the try as well was
Yes.
just like a
It was him racing away 40
that was
meters
great.
untouched.
That'll be a
like,
great highlight. You can
Yeah.
always play that back, the run through, the lost.
all the way in, knowing
Yes.
that that's
Yeah.
the record. Was
Quick
pretty awesome.
side note on that game. You watched that game.
Yeah.
Did you see them classify the Bunnies as
Yeah.
the visiting team? What do you think of that?
Play on?
Just quick thoughts.
play on.
Yeah, play on.
Yeah.
Just petty stuff. It's like,
Not deep?
nah, not deep. Whatever. It's a bit comical, actually. It's like, that's pretty funny. All right. Like,
Yeah. Not deeply bothered by that one. Like, whatever. Teams want to play little games like that, and
6 again.
mind games. I'd still complain about it, but you know, I was still putting in a whinge if I'm the Rabbits, but
Yeah.
just to put them on notice.
so a different side of thinking about some unbreakable records like that. Are any of these records less impressive now with sort of modern technology and everyone plays a lot longer? Like the games played one, I'm less and less impressed by because I just think the average NRL guy who's just decent plays way longer.
Yep.
Yes.
People just they have more years playing. Someone playing at 35 now is not crazy. So, are any of these other stats less impressive now?
Yeah, I feel like it depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about games played, obviously that's with modern science and just the way things are. But for most points scored and records like that, like for Wilt to do that, like before there was a 3-point line, like I feel like that it makes it more impressive looking back at it. And same with the NRL. And now with high score games becoming more and more common,
Yeah.
it's like it sort of makes it a little more impressive that they were able to do that.
Way back when.
Yeah, 80 odd years ago. And I feel like some of them, it sort of negates like the games played and how long you're in the game for. But other ones, I think it actually makes it more impressive when you look back at it and you sort of see that.
His 100-point game in my head, he was just like walking to the ring and dunking the ball again and again, like with just little guys all around him.
But isn't that
That's
would
what-
be
in my
impressive?
head,
Yeah,
what
that's
would
not
happen.
impressive though, right? Wouldn't that be the definition of like that's a bit soft?
Not particularly, but I mean, he did it 50 times or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
In my head, obviously, I haven't seen it. But
I'll say like
I was alive, but I wasn't.
with the technology and things getting better, I always see wouldn't it offset? Like you can say, okay, everyone's training harder, technology, they're stronger, so you can attack more, score more. But wouldn't it still be on the defense? So the defense is better.
Yeah.
So if the offense is better, but the defense is better, don't we kind of circle
Goes
back
both
to
ways.
we're back to zero, we're back to base.
So I would
Level.
say like a crazy stat that still I feel like not a lot of Aussies talk about unless I'm not in cricket circles.
Don
is
Bradman. Yeah. No, that's just
that averaging 100 runs
yeah.
blows Wilt's record.
Yeah.
But on that, like when you look at that and you see the technology he had to break that,
Yep.
like just how bats were made and how
Yep.
small bats were, and like bats now they're designed for those big shots to play those big.
Yes.
But back then it's like you're playing on a road with a little
Yeah.
almost stick and you're averaging 100. It's like, man, that's
His is
that's impressive.
that to me is probably the most unbreakable, unbelievable record
Yeah, I
of
think
all time.
that would probably
Is it just me or like Aussies don't talk about it enough?
They'll say it and it'll like come up like, oh, and Don Bradman,
Yeah.
99.9. Like, yeah, okay, yeah. But we don't talk about like how ridiculous that is.
Yeah.
look, unless you swung past the Bradman Museum, if anyone's gone past there.
Worth visiting.
Yeah, for visiting.
That the other part that makes that amazing is like the gap to second, which is what I said
Yeah.
about like Alex
Yeah.
Johnson when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It was like Ken Ovine 212 and then dropping down to like 180. And so it's like the next person's nowhere near it.
Yes.
The next best cricket average is nowhere near 100.
Yeah.
And he was just that much better 100 years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy. 100 runs in a test match for anyone's like a career achievement, but for that to be
Consistent.
your average 99.95 or 99 or whatever it is, for that to be your average over your test career is like, man, that's crazy. That's insane.
And so talking about, the next best, I've got this guy who, a little bit of bias because I'm a Niner fan, but Jerry Rice.
Oh, yeah, Jerry Rice.
Jerry
This is
Rice.
up there.
We're talking about receiving yards, receptions, total touchdowns, and most 1,000-yard seasons. No one's close.
Wow.
JJ was on a good trajectory. I think last season and the season before hurt him a bit. But I've got here, for someone to break this record that he has, they need to average over 1,100 yards per season for 20 consecutive years.
Yeah.
No one's doing that.
Yeah.
Even with 2 extra games now,
Yeah.
it's just
No one's doing
just not happening. And a little bit of the same of like the Messi and Ronaldo number of goals that they've scored, and we forget a little bit like just how good they are and how many goals.
Yeah.
It's over 800, and it's like
Wow.
just how many goals you have to score a year for a full career without any major injuries, without missing a
Yeah.
season,
Yeah.
without any of that.
Well, that's
is
why I say like
unbelievable.
that's longevity's got to be in the conversation for all of this, because the best ability is availability.
It's
And so if you're not there, if you're not in it, you don't have a chance. So
it is right up there
to
and
even
it's,
be there
it
doing
contributes.
it.
It's good. but it also affects your winning percentage.
Yeah, so percentage. That's of course the
Yeah.
percentages.
That's my only pushback on it.
What's it? You around long enough, then you see yourself become the villain. I don't know what's the saying. Something Batman. Something about
a Joker quote.
Something about like when you.
Did you just call him Black Man?
Well, I mean, that's why it's so dangerous.
What do you call them? The WWE? They're going on their villain arc.
Yeah, he's a villain arc.
They're turning heel.
When you're the hero,
Turning heel.
when you're the
Heel
hero
turn.
so long, or something about being the hero for so long, then you become the villain, and then just too long in the game.
Maybe that sort of thing happens.
That's right. Yeah, that should be a segment: butchering quotes.
we can have that.
I got plenty of them.
The bad quote of the week.
Yeah, I got so many bad quotes.
The half a quote of a week.
Yeah.
Overall, if you were going to say more or less impressive for Unbreakable or those sort of top records, is technology making it more or less impressive? Got to make an overall call. I'm saying generally less because
Less
of longevity.
impressive.
I just
Okay.
think more people playing more games over time, that just means more records will get broken. If you play 450 NRL games, you're going to end up breaking some records and setting some records.
I'm going to say it's harder. I'm going to it's more impressive now. I can't get over the fact with all this, but the speed of the game, things are just so much faster. Balls are being thrown faster. Pitches are thrown faster. Balls are everyone runs faster, and so to go up against that kind of competition and still be really good.
Maintain that level for that long.
Yeah, I see it in terms of that. Everything. I just think that when things get quicker and quicker, you just have to be so much better and better. I feel like to say that back in the day, obviously things were a lot more dialed down.
Guys, drinking in the change rooms on a weekly.
Exactly. Things that the balls are coming as fast. So I don't know, something about reaction time that I don't think you can train as obviously you can work on it and get it, but reaction time and being able to react to things at speed, that's something that's the impressive part, that you kind of have that innate skill that you grow up with and have. You're kind of born into it.
Yeah.
You're meant to be kind of destined for that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Destined. I reckon that's actually a part of a PE teacher recognition. It's you have this point where people are oh, you're really good at this sport, and you're like, no. The better I get, the more I realize how elite those guys are. They are so much better. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
And just I was nowhere near being pro, no matter what I thought. You become more aware of that.
There's levels.
What do you think? More or less impressive for?
I think it's more impressive. I just think, like Clem said, it's just everyone is taking that step with technology. So for you to do that against players who have the same access to that technology as you, it's not changing anything. Instead, it's just making everyone better overall. So I think it's more impressive.
Am I allowed to be lukewarm?
Oh, spit him
Maybe.
out.
I
Spit
guess
him out, man. I don't want it.
The last question of that is sort of, asked some students this the other day, if Maradona was now with all the tech, all the every bit of support, would he be better than Messi?
Yeah.
And they're the two big Argentinian legends. Would he be better? Would he be greater?
Yes.
With the same things.
Well, yeah.
Well, you go on that. Without modern technology, Messi doesn't become Messi, because the whole thing of him taking
It's too
growth
much,
hormones to...
If you've
It's
got
too much what if. That's hard, because then I'd always go back to mentality. Is Maradona with the $200 million bag? He's going to grab another bag of something else.
specifically,
You know what I mean? And so he actually might ruin his life. It actually might be the worst thing. Sometimes the best thing is being poor and having nothing, and having here's $5 for every game you play.
Going through the trials.
And you're like, I'm hungry. Now, isn't it hard? It's you get the plane, you get the car, you get guaranteed, and then come play. So imagine wanting it then. I don't know. It's too much what ifs. Could go either way. Some of these legends.
Well, that's what they say in MMA or in fighting. The champions are typically those who grew up with nothing or with little. And so when they see someone like Ilia Topuria come up who's born rich and been given everything, and he actually is a good fighter and he's motivated, like that's a rarity because it's
He's
not.
got some level of crazy in him.
Yeah, because he actually wants to do it. It's not
Yes.
like I'm doing this because I sort of have to or I need to in that sense.
Some of that is exactly the like, how good could Shaq have been if he was like that committed?
Motivated.
So then, the what if
Yeah.
is like Wilt Chamberlain, like for as great as he was, if he was now modern technology, everything helping him, all of that. I mean, how great might he have been?
But at the same time, I'd also be like, how much would he be distracted by, a couple of
I think
distractions, ladies particularly,
if we're going to
attention, he was already
specifically
that kind of guy.
talk about like the basketball scenario, and Wilt's another one. I just think there are too many players, and this is so unfair, but there are too many players now that are 7 foot 4
yeah.
that are doing guard things.
Crazy things.
Yeah.
Like you put Wemby back when Wilt was playing. Does he get 100?
He blocks Wilt.
He
puts-
dominates.
Yeah.
Dominates.
He puts the
He would
shackles
actually
on
be
Wilt.
the image that I have of a guy just like catching the ball,
Yeah.
one
Yes.
bounce, walking 2 steps, dunking,
Yes.
and just
Exactly.
doing that on repeat for an entire game.
Yeah.
I mean, he already kind of
Yes.
does that half the time anyway. He's that good.
He'd be Goliath. So it'd be like
Just about. All right, a little bit of an end segment wrap up for us. A yay or nay, and a PE specific one today. Yay or nay on deep heat, but particularly the deep heat smell.
Yes, 100%.
Not-
100%.
Not yay or nay on like is deep heat helping you, but what do you
smell?
think about the smell
Such
of
a
deep heat?
nostalgic smell.
It
when you
is.
smell. It's like
Such a,
footy change rooms.
Yeah.
That's that smell.
yeah.
Yep.
Yay or nay?
I'm a yay.
I'm not actually a deep heat guy. Never.
Just love being
Like,
opposed
I've only put it on like
You're
twice in my
fired.
life, but like just the smell. That's why when
Not a PE teacher.
when we're on the bus and it was kind of
yeah.
oh, I smell it straight away, but they're kind of like, oh, here we go. It's kind of here we go again. we're in that zone.
It is
of
like
deep heat.
one
I
of
don't
the
know, it's
ultimate
just-
PE smells.
Yes, I don't know. It's just a bit like, okay, we're here now. We're doing this. It's kind of like, yep, we're doing this. We're doing the change room. And all the boys in there, and it's like, yeah, and it's kind of.
DP
I don't know. I feel like we don't need it.
It's
It's like not necessary. It's like, is it necessary?
End of
We
a
don't need
gala
to
day,
do
isn't
that.
that what you're looking for? Like end of a gala day, the bus home
Yeah.
is just stinks of sweat and deep heat.
We didn't have massage guns.
No, forget the massage guns.
Hey
we
man,
just
the
want deep
hands
heat.
were good enough for that.
No need for anything else.
Wait, weren't you a teacher?
no, I'm talking
you
about
his teacher?
no, I'm talking about when we were playing.
Oh,
as a player,
sorry.
as a
I didn't think we
player.
won so
Yeah,
much.
you don't need a
That's it.
massage gun. You can massage.
What about Tiger Balm? Okay, I'm cool.
Whoosh.
We're going
Some
Tiger.
strong
Yeah,
stuff,
we're going.
though.
Okay, we can go with some Tiger.
Okay.
It's next
No,
level.
It's
warm it
not
up.
not iconic like
Yeah,
deep heat.
yeah,
Deep
nice,
heat
yeah.
is the iconic PE smell.
Yeah.
A PE teacher just walked into the staff room. There's deep heat going on.
Yeah, that's a lot of questions there. Why are you going into a PE lesson with DP?
Just
Oh man.
permanently in recovery. More and more as the older I get, more and more. So thumbs up, yay on Clem. We're going to have to check if you're a PE teacher without liking.
You're going to crack it now.
There
Get
you
it
go.
out now.
Oh, good. That's a wrap.